Alright, hey, hi guys, welcome back to Radiant Guardians, welcome back. Please rock that like, subscribe and share for your girl, I'd really appreciate that. And also check out the links in the description box down below. There you will find links to two meditations and also a link to our Telegram chat group, chat page. So, anyway, it has been a few days now since my last video. So I thought I'd come and jump on while I had some time away from work. And yes, I do get some days off, but my hours, they kind of shift and change quite a lot. So I've got to roll with the times, you guys. Anyway, how you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. It's really good to see a lot of you on Ismael Perez's lives, and lovely to see him and Monica at the zoo talking to the lions. Very, very lovely lions. Beautiful creatures, I must say. So yeah, that was a very nice video that he did, and sharing with everybody his time spent with the lions, him and Monica. So yeah, really appreciate that, Ismael Perez, thank you so much. And Monica for filming, that was great. So yeah, it's a beautiful day out, and even though the sun is shining, it is still really chilly. Chilly and very cold out there. Anyway, so I have got my notes and I'm going to share some really good information with you guys. It's, you know, we're going to go deep and just bring some, you know, because we're on a spiritual path, we're on a spiritual growth, and we're integrating all at the same time. And this ascension journey, it is not just at the moment when you wake up, right, to the whole truth, nothing but the truth. It is a continuous, growth. It's a continuous integration, it's a continuous transformation, and it is ongoing, never stops. So we just got to keep going and keep going and keep going, you guys. Alright, so keep on going. And yeah, and it can be, you know, I tell you what, at first it was quite hard when I first started out, but it does get easier. It really does. It does get easier and it does get better, okay? So it's not all doom and gloom, but I'll tell you what, it's, you know, it's a start, right? Got to start somewhere, okay, guys? So, yeah, I've been busy with work and loving my job and everything. I would really, really love to share with you guys where it is that I work and what I do. But I do have some followers and from New Zealand and some here in my area. So I would prefer them not to be able to know where I work and to turn up at my workplace, because that would just be really awkward, wouldn't it? Anyway, I also, it's been really good this winter, and I have to say I have been so well and so awesome, you guys. It has been wonderful. It has been a wonderful winter, been really great. And so there's been no flus, there has been no colds, there has been no illnesses, bugs of any kind. So it has been fantastic, you guys. Fantastic, I love it. Yeah, I hope you're all doing so well out there too, especially for those that are, yeah, maybe in their summer where it's really hot and temperatures can rise. And also, hey, just a reminder of you guys that when you are in the season of where it is you know, summer or anything like that, please remember that if you got pets and travelling in your cars with you, please take them out of your car and take them for a walk. Please do not forget to, you know, take them for a walk while it's hot out. Okay, guys? So, yeah, that would be really great. And, yeah, it would be really fantastic. Because our pets, you know, we don't want to leave them in the car. I mean, they've got enough coat on them as it is. So, in weather when it's really hot, it can get really heated in the cars. Okay? So, please be mindful of your loved ones, your fur babies, and ensure that even windows are right down. If you're just going to pop into the shop, put your windows down as long as they can't jump out. Or, you know, have the air conditioning going while you pop into a shop and get whatever it is that you need. Alright, so, yeah. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Alright, I've got some notes here. I'm going to get stuck into this. So, yeah. DNA activation codes, guys. We're on this path, on this journey. It is an integration of our vessel avatar body. We are soul, spirit, consciousness of the real you. That's who you really are. So, yeah. Alright. Please do not forget. Do not fall back to sleep. And do not forget that you are soul, spirit, consciousness of the real you. Okay? You are not the body. We do not. And I repeat, we do not identify as this vessel, body. Okay? We have a body. We have a vessel, avatar. And we take care of it the best way that we know how. We maintain it. But we are not the physical body. We are soul, spirit, consciousness of the real you. Alright, guys? So, yeah. Not the vessel, not the avatar body. I'll just elaborate a little bit more on that, and how for so many years, right? For years and years and years, and every culture in the 3D matrix goes for it, is that when they identify as the body, they are disconnected from soul, spirit, consciousness. This is what happens. When you identify as the body, right, as this, when you identify as that, you are disconnected and separated from consciousness, spirit, and the divine. You are disconnected from source, from God, when you identify as this vehicle, vessel, avatar, body, guys. Okay? That is what happens. You become separated from source. You become separated from the creator. You become separated from who you really are. You become separated from your connection to the Most High God, to the living God, to Mother, Father God, to Source, Prime Creator Source. When you identify, hey, with your vessel, avatar body as being the body, and not the spirit, consciousness, soul that we all are, you become separated from source, spirit. That's what happens. Why? Because we identify with the body. That's what causes the great separation from the living God, Spirit, Creator, Prime Creator Source. That's what happens when we identify this. Identify as being this. Alright, take for an example. This is my car, right? It is the body. And I am inside the car. I am the spirit, soul, consciousness inside of the body of this car. I am not the body of this car, but I am spirit, soul, consciousness that is in the car and that is operating the car. Making sense? But once I leave the car, the body is just, it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't do anything. It's basically just nothing. You know, there's no movement, there's no life in it, because if I hop out of this body, right, this vehicle, then this vehicle doesn't move, doesn't go anywhere, and nothing happens to it. But as soul, spirit, consciousness hops inside this vehicle, this body, turns the key, all the lights come on, and then there's life in the body. But I'm still spirit, soul, consciousness that is operating the vessel avatar, this body, right? Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. So we do not identify. I mean, think about it. You're not the car, so you don't identify as the car. You identify as spirit consciousness of the real you and who you are. Alright? So, for another example, let's say a cop pulls me up. I wind down my window. He doesn't ask the car, right? Where's your license, and do you have that on you? You wind down the window. So he asks the spirit, consciousness. For example, me, for my license. And I say, yeah, I have my license right here, thank you, officer. Alright, anyway, enough of that. But the thing is, the whole purpose of that, a little analogy there, is just to give you an in-depth of who we really are as spirit, soul, consciousness. Okay, not identifying as the body, and yeah, we're not this, but we are spirit, soul, consciousness. And so a lot of things in life, when we go through life, a lot of people identify as their body, and you can, and it's all 3D matrix stuff, right? 3D matrix programming. And they want you to identify as your body so that you don't know who you actually are. They don't want you to know the truth about who you are, and because if you find out the truth about who you are, you find out the truth about where you come from. You find out the truth about them. You find out the truth about everything. Every single little thing that has been kept from you and hidden from you. Alright? But the moment you experience your awakening and you come into that place where you start to ascend, you raise your energy frequency vibration of your vessel. And you can do that as soul, spirit, consciousness. Soul, spirit, consciousness can actually raise the energy frequency of this vessel avatar body that we are inside of. And once we do that, there's lots of things that are going on. There's a change that is happening. You're integrating on an everyday level, right? You start to level up. You're not only leveling up in your avatar vessel body, when you raise your energy frequency vibration, you're actually leveling up in knowledge and truth and information, right? You're growing. And this is what we came here for. We had a soul contract. We volunteered to come here. We incarnated here on planet Earth and to share this information, to share this information far and wide and with others as well. And everybody is like on their own spiritual journey, and whether they like it or not, everyone is ascending. And there are those that choose to not ascend and that choose to stay where they are. And that's, yeah, there are some people that do, because it's free will, you guys. We all have free will, right? So, yeah, we've all got free will, and that's how it goes, you guys. That's how it goes. Yes, so free will for everybody, and just the way that it goes, everybody. So, what else can I share with you? There is just so much that I want to talk to you guys about. A lot of integration needs to happen, you guys. A lot of integration, a lot of transformation, a lot of regrowth of spiritual growth, right? Regrowth of spiritual growth. It kind of sounds like a hair dye. But it's not. So, it is a spiritual growth, a spiritual journey, and on your path, and we are integrating, okay? Ascending as much as we can. Alright? So we're leveling up in this, and I'm going to have to say, with the timeline split, right? The timeline split between 3D and 5D, you can notice the difference between 3D and 5D. You don't have to look very hard anymore to see, who's still in 3D and who has actually leveled up and continues to level up, right? You can, oh my God, NPCs, 3D Matrix people still programmed, drinking their Kool-Aid, and especially a lot of those that say things like, oh, I send you lots of love and light. Oh, come on, guys. They're clueless about what's going on. So, what we need to do is just learn as much as we can, evolve as much as we can, and expand, grow, and just, embrace every lesson that we have. Really embrace it, alright? So there's so much to learn, so much to do, and yeah. Right, so anyway, my notes here is, as I just mentioned, there are changes to our vessels happening on this ascension journey, and we should expect this. Activating of DNA codes and going through a whole transfiguration from 3D to 5D. Yeah. It's amazing. It is amazing, truly amazing, going from 3D to 5D. Oh my gosh. The transformation, and once you experience awakening or a walk-in, right? Once you experience either or either, there is no going back to where you came from. Alright? There is no going back. You cannot go back. You cannot unsee what you know now. You cannot unlearn what you know now. Everything that you've learned and that has been brought into your knowledge of learning and understanding or understanding, is there is no going back. There's absolutely no going back, you guys. And so this is really what ascension is all about. It is a transformation and integration of the body as it ascends to higher and higher frequency vibration. This is what we all go through. The ascension isn't just happening in the energies. The whole body vessel is being reconstructed or restructured and upgraded. So ascension is much to do with the body, because most of us are already ascended masters or ascended souls from long ago. And we volunteered. We volunteered to come here. We got into our groups with our, with our families, our loved ones, extended families, friends as well. So not only just family, but friends, close friends, colleagues, everybody that you work with, everybody that is in your life had that soul contract with you. And I'm gonna share something with you, because Edgar Cayce talks about how we've picked our families and we picked our parents, picked our siblings, etc., etc. I have to disagree. I have to disagree with Edgar Cayce. I don't agree with that. Why? Is because when we came together as a group of, close family, soul beings, all working together, when we came close, when we came together as a group working together, we didn't pick our families. We didn't pick our parents. We didn't pick our siblings. We didn't pick our brothers, etc., etc. We didn't even do any of that. What happened is that we all came into agreement on who was going to play which role. That's how it is. Who's going to play the mother role, or who's going to play a sister role, or who's going to play a brother role, a cousin role, or who's going to play a colleague, alright, someone that you work with, who's going to play the friend, etc., who's going to play the husband, who's going to play these characters. We all just came into agreement, and we all said, okay, well, I'll play this part, I'll do this part, you can do that part if you like. And we all had to come to a place where we could actually be happy with what we choose to be in this lifetime, right? In this coming here to planet Earth and to Earth School, and to learning everything that we needed to learn here. Does that make sense? Casey Edgar, talks about how we pick our parents. We are the ones that picked our parents. We picked our mother, we picked our father, we picked our brother, we picked our sister. But it doesn't happen like that. And what I remember is that we just agree. And everybody was happy with what part they were going to be playing in life, on here in planet Earth. Okay? So that makes more sense than you had no choice because you picked your parents and you stuck with them. But the thing is that when you decided that you were going to be, so let's, for example, there's about 10 of us, right? We're sitting around the table and everybody's got, everybody's got a little note in front of them. And, you just run down, scroll down these notes and have a look. Or scroll up or down, whatever. And then you just pick whatever it is that you want to be. Right? Whatever it is that you want to be. A part of that, when you're in a part of a group like that, when you're in a group setting, and someone across the table goes, alright, well, I'll be Dad. I want to experience life as Dad and, see if I can learn what I need to learn in life as a dad. And then someone along the line is going, oh, well, hey, I'll be Mum. I would like to experience what it's like to be Mum and, and journey through life. And then someone along the line go, well, can I be, I'll be the friend of the family. So it just goes like that. And then once everybody has chosen what it is that they want to be and that they're happy to be playing that part, then the incarnation starts to take place. And everybody is like, goes. And it's like, whew, there we go. Incarnating into vessels on planet Earth and meeting up with each other on planet Earth to learn all those Earth school lessons that we need to learn and grow and evolve and continue on a journey and path. Yeah. You don't sit there in the group and you don't sit there and say, well, hey, look, you are my mum and you are my dad and you are my brother and you are my sister and you are my friend and you are my husband, you are my daughter, you are my son, you are my grandchild, you are my blah, 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 blah. No. No, no, no. It doesn't happen like that. Everybody gets to choose the role that they want to play and that they want to be in. And that's how it works. It's called collaborating together and working together and being happy with what it is that we have chosen to do on planet Earth when we come here and evolve and grow. So, anyways, we are here to anchor in this union energy, our soul into this physical vessel, and this is what we're doing because the body is the one going through the process. Did you catch that? The body, the vessel, the avatar is the one that's going through the process. Anyways, so we go through a shift in what is termed as an awakening of the soul, then an experiencing an ego death, also known as the dark night of the soul. Yeah. Oh yes, everybody got to go through that. Go through a dark night of the soul during awakening. Yeah, it can be a little bit rough. There's lots of turbulence when it comes to dark night of the soul. I've got some other videos there that you might like to watch, and you can learn all about the dark night of the soul as well. Alright. So yeah, dark night of the soul, and so we go through all these stages of integration or integrating the vessel. We go through stages where it all is, it's all maintenance of your suit. So you're just maintaining this suit, right? So like taking your car through a warrant of fitness check, or taking your car to have it looked at and making sure that it's running properly, right? And who better than to go see than a professional mechanic? Yeah. Alright, so let's keep going. So we have soul lessons that we do, but we are through ascension integrating more light into the vessel. So we bring in more light into our vessel avatar body as we go through prayer meditations, as we visualize light coming down from source, right, into our vessel avatar bodies, and bringing lots of cleansing and clearing through our avatar, through our dimensional chakras as well. Okay, cleansing that aura and that light that we are, and in order to come into union into one's consciousness body, and to merge into the divine blueprint and reactivate that, we have to go through a transfiguration process on this journey. I know there's a lot of work involved. So for example, on the movie Iron Man, right? Iron Man, well, you know, he had this suit, right? And he could operate that suit, man, could he? You know, he became very strong, very powerful, very had a lot of weapons, right? And he was inside his Iron Man suit, but he was not the suit, but he was inside of the suit. And it's like us. We have these vessels, these bodies, these avatars, but we are not these bodies, these avatars. We are the spirit, soul consciousness that operates the vessel, avatar body. Okay, guys? That's who we really are. That's who we really are. And we have to, when we were in 3D, right? When we were still asleep in 3D, and we're still living according to our programs, still plugged into the matrix, and living according to our programs, we identified as being the body, right? Given a name at birth, and that goes on your birth certificate. It gives you a label, labels your body of who you are. So, for example, when you die, they can they can identify your body as the name given on your birth certificate, and that's what identifying as the body is. So in 3D, right, in 3D matrix, still plugged into the 3D matrix, and learning according to the 3D matrix, you are attached. Not attached. You are identifying with the vessel, the avatar, the body, as who you are. And that's what the lies were. That's what the BS was all about. As like in 3D matrix, you just identify as the body, and your body is given a name and birth certificate. So you have a birth certificate to prove who your body is. Okay, making sense? So when you experience awakening, you no longer identify as the vessel, the avatar, the body, or the name that is given to you at birth. When you come into an acknowledgement of the real you, your real self, that is when you find out who your real name is. Right? So yeah, that's when you find out who exactly you are. So always remember who you are. Alright. What else can I share with you? What else can I tell you? So yeah, Tony Stark from Iron Man. Yeah, he was the one that was, let's say Tony Stark is spirit, soul, consciousness, and he's inside of his suit of iron. But he's not that suit of iron. So every time he crashed and burned, and they would run over and check him to see if he's alright, they didn't check to see if his suit was fine. They checked to see if he was okay, because he was still in the suit. I know, right? I know. Okay, so only you and your counterpart can operate your suits, because you both have the exact blueprint. Your suits, the DNA functions only to the driver. So my suit will only function to me. Won't function to anybody else. I mean, it's just like Tony Stark's suit, right? Won't function with anybody else, only to him, because it's connected to him. Alright. And when you align with your counterpart or your divine, this is talking about your counterpart, twin flame, or yeah, I don't really like to label it that. Okay, it's just twin energy. You both have the same frequency, vibration, energy. That's all it is. But your feminine, masculine energy is who you are. Right? We both are feminine and masculine energy. We both are light and darkness. That's who we are. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, let's just keep on going here. Yeah. It's basically it, you guys. It's just a sharing of who we really are as vessels, avatar, and as these bodies. Alright? And not as the body, but as the spirit consciousness of the real you. Okay, guys. And a lot of it is just inner work. Getting our inner work, you know, going within. Because the only way out of the matrix, guys, and I've said it 1,000 times, your only way out is to go within. It's how you're going to get out of the matrix. It's you just got to go within, do all of that inner work, and once you start going in and start cleaning up the vessel, the avatar, the body, everything starts to make sense by that time. Everything starts to become a lot easier and a lot clearer, right? A lot clearer to understand and understand. Okay, guys? So, yeah. And I just wanted to come in and share a little bit with you guys about that. And, yeah. But that is all I have for you right now. I would like to go in depth even more on that, and just talking about the vessel avatar body. What I can say to you is that, you know, be kind and gentle to yourself, okay? Take good care of your body, vessel avatar. Ensure that you are eating correctly. Ensure that you're drinking clean water, right? Lots of fresh fruit and vegetables, and meditation, premeditation, out in nature. Oh, bare feet, planted on the ground, guys, and hugging some trees. Go and hug those beautiful trees. All right, so much amazing energy just comes from life, coming from those trees, you guys. So go and hug a few trees. Go and do some prayer meditations. Get beside the ocean of water. Oh, wow. Oh, that is so amazing. And just spend some time out in nature. But also, yeah, come back here and connect, okay? And get a lot of sunlight too, guys. Plenty of sunlight and plenty of sunshine. Drink lots of water, pure and alkaline water. Try not to, tap water's just not so good for you. I was at work the other day, and I tell you what I saw. I take my own water to work, but when I was at work and I went to turn a tap on, and I was filling up a glass, right? A glass of cold water from the tap. And as I was filling it up, it started to go all white. Like how you would put aspirin into a glass, right? And it fizzles and it goes all white in colour. And then, it looked like that coming out of the tap. And then it cleared up, and it's like you couldn't actually even see anymore, just clear, bright, clean water. And I was like, oh my God, that is all the fluoride and the chlorine that was seen in the water when it comes out of those taps. And I looked at it, and I have this glass just full of water. And I was just tipped it out and thought to myself, oh, hell no, I am not drinking that. No, thank you. And then from that point on, I just, I went and bought my own water and made sure I got pure dew, because in pure dew water, we don't have fluoride or chlorine in pure dew. And there's alkaline water that you can drink that does not have fluoride and chlorine in it as well. Alrighty guys, that is all I've got to share for you and with you for now, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Also drop some comments in the comments box down below. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how it's going. And also don't forget, please check out our Telegram page, chat group, and to come and join everybody. Everybody's interacting. And they also you can Zoom each other in our Telegram chat group as well. So you can video call each other, you can Zoom each other, you can post information to your heart's content. Everybody's welcome. Alright guys, I'm going to head out now, but I love you. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, please rock that like, subscribe and share for you. Would really appreciate that. I appreciate all subscribers everybody who shares, and everyone who watches. I love you. Mwah. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. Thank you for your continued support, and thank you so much for your wonderful comments that you drop in the comment box down below. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me, and for those that have been with me since day one, thank you so much. I love you all so much, and I will see you on Ishmael Perez's lives. And if I'm not there, then you know I'm at work. Alright guys, mwah, thank you so much. I will see you guys on the next video. Alright, radiant out. Bye guys, bye.